Hello, and welcome to Blocktalk number 3. Is this number 3?
Yes, number 3.
Number 3. Long time coming. It's been maybe 2 months. I don't know. I'm with Corey once again.
Hello.
Hello. This time it's a little different than the vast precedents we've already set. We talked to a handful of people at RDC, so we've got a bunch of exciting guests on. We talked to Frinigus, Quenty, Zomebody, Seranok, Myzta, and TheAmazeman.
Yep.
So 6 people. We really wish we could have talked to more.
Yeah.
But
we had barely any time while at... I don't think we really realized that we'd be so...
It was such a time crunch.
Yeah.
We wanted to get Luke with us on the conversation as we normally do, and Max was also busy, but it was just so hard to get people together.
Yeah, and it was really late when we started recording, which you might be able to tell. We might sound a little tired. I don't know.
I don't think we were recording past midnight. I think we ended around midnight.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Do you think they're gonna start to restructure RDC a little bit with people starting to come days in advance of RDC to make it more of a developer week than a single weekend?
That'd be nice. I feel like I had no time to do anything. Literally,
Yeah.
You'd wake up, do the stuff, go back to sleep, wake up, go straight back to doing stuff.
Yeah. But it's cool to see at least a handful of people taking advantage of more of that time, coming days earlier and staying days later to hang out and collaborate. So it'd be cool to see, I guess, Roblox encouraging that time to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know exactly how, but
We'll see what they do next year.
the future of RDC is exciting.
Yes. But anyway...
All right. Well, without further ado, here's our conversation starting with Frinigus and Quenty. It's going to be cozy.
Yeah,
Sweet.
We're on beds here. Way more
That's how you should start your introduction.
We're on beds here.
Welcome to the cozy block talk, where you can fall asleep while.
What are you doing, Quenty? And you've got multiple screens going on right now.
You could develop a game while we're doing this.
He's
No biggie.
I always multitask.
All right, welcome. My name is Josh. This is Corey. We are with James and Matthew, otherwise better known as... I always forget, Frinigus?
Yes.
Frinigus and Quenty.
welcome.
Actually, not in the... I said James and Matthew, then I said Frinigus and Quenty, but that's a different...
Yeah, Matthew.
James is Quenty.
Yeah, James is Quenty.
and that's
Matthew's
not you.
Frinigus.
Exactly.
All right, you guys introduce yourselves so that people know.
Well, I'll go first. So I'm Frinigus. I joined Roblox in 2011. I'm mostly known for Roblox Point, which I helped Starmarine with, and a lot of other developers. And now I'm working with Team K, which I started this year. And then I'm working on another team that I've been for about a year.
What's the game? If you're allowed to talk about it, or if you want to talk about it, what's the game that you're working on with Team K?
It's called Toy Town. Right now we're in alpha, which is 50 Robux.
Is it playable? Okay,
it's playable.
Okay.
Right now we're just adding housing at the moment.
You can pay money and play it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And next to Frinigus, we have...
Hey, I'm Quenty. My in real life name, I guess, is James Annan. I've been working on Studio Team for the last summer, which has been great. I've made lots of new features, and right now the only outstanding project that I'm working on is Meadows Ranch.
Cool.
I am building a Halloween map for that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would you guys consider yourselves builders or coders or art? How do you identify?
I'm a builder and graphics kind of guy. I
Builder
can do
and
both.
graphics. Okay, cool.
I do building and scripting and UI design.
You do everything.
Yeah. I think we were just talking about
list
this
off
beforehand.
everything I can list
Before
off.
we started
Sorry.
recording, we're like, you're kind of like a well-rounded guy.
Yeah. How many people was Roblox Point?
Wait, how many people?
Yeah,
did it?
how many people on that team?
I think it was like 6 of us.
Yeah,
7?
I remember it being like a big thing. What did you do on that?
I made all the graphics. I did the main logo,
Okay.
few ads. Then I did the main entrance in a drop tower.
Oh, okay.
Building?
Yeah.
Stuff? Okay.
Who
cool.
did the rest of the building? Do you...
I think Stormy did the
okay.
white coaster, the inverted, and then one person made the red coaster. Asimo did the terrain. NW Spacesick did the wood coaster. EXO made the corkscrew, and then Carthay did detailed stuff and a lot of building.
Nice.
I think that's everyone.
Sounds just like a lot of roller coaster people
Yeah.
just getting
Yeah.
together and making.
We were all in the group, and then we all joined together to build this project, and then it went out.
That's probably like one of the biggest collaborative projects.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that like
Yeah.
each person kind of did like their own ride in a sense. So
Yeah, we were all known for building coasters. Like I was he got inspired of my theme park back in like 2013 or 2012, and then he made Roblox Point because of my park was getting successful, and then his got more successful than mine. I'm like, well,
Nice.
I'm done with this.
Nice.
Well, Roblox Point is very often seen on the login screen of Roblox.
It is. It's
Yeah.
the first page a new user comes to, right?
Yeah,
Everybody sees
when
your
you
work.
when you go to Roblox.com and you don't have an account.
the famous
It's right
roller
there.
coaster page.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
a big poster in the HQ. It's a
Yeah, that's
huge
true.
like what 12x6 print or something.
Yeah, that's like Roblox's thing, like the roller coaster
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're known for, obviously.
Corey
Nothing
can,
else.
Corey can speak from a website, right? This is what Web Team loves.
Yeah, it's the roller coaster page.
They're all secretly okay. And what about you, Quenty? What are your games?
The big one that's seen often is Whatever Floats Your Boat,
Mm-hmm.
which is there.
Are you still working on it?
It's
or-
there.
The last update I did was last Halloween, and I added a lantern, and that was it. So, but I've been working on a new game called Set Adrift that was supposed to just be an update, but it's become it's like version 400 now. So I have 400 Roblox files in my computer of different versions of it. So someday maybe.
So that was eventually that. I mean, a long time ago, that was Whatever Floats Your Boat, and you kept
Yes.
making new versions, and now it's another game.
It's now another game.
How long has that been? How long have you been
It's
working
been
on
a year and a half now, which is
since Whatever Floats Your Boat, or since you've
since
started
I've
reversioning it?
started revisioning.
Okay.
It was like this is gonna be a good idea. And then a little bit later, this is actually isn't a good idea. Let's try something else.
Yeah, and I've played like a super early version. And it's looking really awesome so far. Definitely
Yeah,
has that polish that you like to add to your
yeah.
games.
It's a personal project and good. It's a good hobby.
Yeah.
Do you have a projected? I know it's a big project. Do you have a projected finish date? Are you ever gonna finish it? How's it going?
I want to finish it. I was like the next week I'll have a testable build so I can start prototyping and iterating.
You heard it here
Yay.
first.
Next week? Is that what you said?
Yeah, next.
Next.
It was like 3 weeks ago. It was like next week. I'll be there.
Yeah. Did you hear what he said? Next week,
Next
full
week.
release. No,
My game's 95% done.
Yeah.
3 years later, it's 99% done. I swear.
Don't worry, that's like my other game. It's been like a solid year, and now we're just redoing the whole code.
That's the
It's like really outdated.
the Squares game.
Yeah,
that I've seen.
by
Okay.
Motionless Works.
Yeah.
That's my other team.
It's a perpetual thing. You have to get a test build so you can get feedback. Otherwise, you'll never know. Which is why I've been saying I'm gonna have a test build.
I think everyone can relate to this.
Yes, it's pretty much
99% done, guys.
Yeah.
2 years.
Just have a Trello
So
board.
yeah, like Lumber Tycoon 3, right?
So anyway, obviously, it's the night of after the conference.
First night, second night of RDC.
Yeah,
This is
so-
Saturday night.
Yeah.
There was a party Friday night. There was a party Friday night. There was a conference tonight, and tomorrow there's a game jam.
Yeah, so I think we want to kind of get your opinions of what you guys thought of the conference that we just had earlier today.
Yeah. What happened? Recap. Let's try and think. Maybe if we put our heads together, we can remember everything that happened.
Maybe like talk like a key point, maybe like a specific topic.
Well, there's lots of tweets about this that I have made. You can just go through the list.
Okay.
On my phone that's dead. So, but one thing that Roblox was talking a lot about was
I got you right here.
That mobile is coming. It's very big. There was 446% growth in mobile this last year.
Yeah, was that
6 million users now?
The graph that was like we were like 1.8 million users in January, and it's gone exponentially up to
it's ridiculous,
now.
Right? You think about it, like how many mobile users there are now, and everyone's like, I need to make a mobile game now. This is great. And
they projected that to like 18 or 20 million at the end of the year. Yeah. Something crazy.
This is almost the theme of the conference, is that you should be making games for mobile.
You should be making cross-platform at least. Console is also very big.
The risk, of course, is that you say, I'm going to make a game for everything, and then you end up with my game, which is an unfinished game.
Are you trying to do that for mobile?
Set Adrift is a mobile, it's designed for mobile and console and like PC and everything.
Very
but
gutsy.
It's a building game, so you can see where this is going horribly wrong.
Building games don't really work well with.
But I'm gonna make it work, right?
Yeah, because our game's gonna be mobile, and we're like, I don't think so, because we have like 30,000.
I think your game can work on mobile. The gameplay.
You just walk and step on a pad. You don't press anything. It makes it really easy to build in the game, and just place on the pad in the middle.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that turns out.
Yeah, I just need to redo some stuff for like the third time. That's what I always do.
It's about iterating.
Yeah, totally.
Anything? What else happened at RDC?
The skyboxes.
The skyboxes. That's cool.
Everyone freaked out over that. I was super excited because we all hate the skyboxes.
I feel like it was almost kind of like a surprise. I mean, people have always been talking about.
He said it was a very early build of it, and there's a lot
moving
to do.
clouds.
SMO has been asking for at least a year about this feature.
Yeah, he's big on that,
and I'm sure he's happy now.
I'm sure he's like jumping with joy right now.
This is his moment.
Yeah, we actually have clouds in our game, but like they're blocks, and then that's gonna replace them once they
if it's your game's aesthetic.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
your game looks
your
good.
Game's aesthetic, then just stick with it.
It doesn't stick with a skybox though. I would probably have to make my own skybox to fit in with the theme of the clouds, because it just looks really bad at the moment.
I mean, your skybox right now is very cartoony.
Yeah, I'm like iffy on it, so we'll see.
Any features you guys are excited about? Physics.
That physics like kinematics thing where you like drag it and it keeps everything together.
Oh, that was really cool.
That was awesome.
They called that mechanism or assembly? What did they call it?
So it's the new constraint system. I don't know if you've tried it yet. I think you would especially appreciate it, seeing your vehicles in Lumber Tycoon. And I actually don't know what hacks are in that, but I assume that there are beautiful hacks built into your vehicles because they work really well. But the new constraint system solves all of that.
The wheels are a big pain in your game.
Sometimes the wheels just appear in the bed of your trailer instead of...
Yeah, there's a solution for that. The new constraints don't flip out when things go wrong. And then the thing they demonstrated today, which I didn't know they were working on.
That was so cool.
I had like the physics build, but I didn't actually see this. Was that you can like drag mechanisms around and you want to simulate this part turning? You just drag it and you turn it and it turns and you're like, oh my gosh, this is everything I wanted.
So right now, if you have a motor or a weld connecting two parts in Studio and you try to drag one of those parts, it'll break the weld. But here we're simulating like how that mechanism will move as you're dragging it in Studio with the physics constraints.
And this is actually better than like Autodesk Inventor, which is like professional software used to invent mechanical things. This seems more usable. Looks really great.
It looks really like intuitive and easy to use.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of developers I know don't like using physics, but
I think most developers don't trust physics.
I think physics is the best thing ever.
If you know the Coast community, we rely on physics. We relied on the old physics, and then when the new physics came out, everything broke. And we had to figure out how to fix it. And then SpaceX made a C-frame of his coaster, which works really well. It looks really realistic.
It's not. It doesn't use physics. It just
it just uses C-frame.
Okay.
I believe.
Is it like locally done for each client so it's smooth, or is it done on the server?
I don't know. I don't think it's done.
When
by
I
the
saw it,
server.
it looked like it was local.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
if you try to update a C-frame like really fast, then all those updates won't necessarily get sent. So the
Roblox
client
replicates
that
at like
fast.
1/20 and renders at 1/60.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 out of 3 frames is like jumped.
That sounds really cool. But yeah, I think I also like physics games a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
think
you're a
there's-
little biased, you see.
Yeah, I mean it just allows for so much emergent gameplay when people are just building stuff and stuff is hitting each other, and
Yeah, we'll see people building like ramps up to the volcano in your game. You're like, this was never intended. This is
but,
really
like,
cool.
Cool. Yeah.
That volcano's evil. I hate it. It killed me. I was so sad.
I think Corey is beckoning to me to wrap it up.
I mean,
Is
no.
that-
Like, I think we're trying to like get through a bunch tonight, and
Yeah.
There might be a problem here where there's only one other person in the room.
what?
Well, we'll
most of them
call
we're
people in.
pinging them to show up. So,
yeah.
awesome.
Hopefully, we'll get people to show up.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
begging.
I mean, but yeah. Thank you guys for coming on. Like taking some time out of the night.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure you're all
Yeah.
tired from the conference. If you guys just want to say who you were one more time, and
So I'm Frinigus.
And this was Quenty or James Onen.
yeah, and thank you guys so much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Any last
Thank you.
words? Is that it?
I will guess I'll shout out to Motionless Works, which is another team that I've worked on, and they're a great other team. And then Team K, also with K-Man Song 2 and Tiger
Team
Captain.
K? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it for me.
Just a shout out to the whole Roblox company and all the engineers that have helped me this whole summer. It's been great, and I've learned a ton.
All right. Well, thank you guys for doing this talkie thing with us, and we'll be back with the next whoever it is.
Yeah,
we'll see.
we'll find out.
Let's find out.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys. All right. Next up, we've got Zomebody and we've got Seranok. Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
So, you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself? You can start with somebody here.
Yeah, hi, I'm Zomebody, and I kind of do every kind of thing on Roblox. I build, I script, I work on projects with other people, and I've worked for other people.
Very nice. When did you join?
I had another account, which was like, I made it in 2008, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 2009, I think. So I've been here for quite a while.
And people might be wondering, this guy sounds kind of weird. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands.
The
So
Netherlands.
Yeah, flew all the way out here for RDC.
yeah, I'm here together with Wesley. You might also know him. So
Hopefully we'll have him on later.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. He said it was
Yeah, I
tired,
think he's
but
like knocked out.
maybe
yeah,
tomorrow.
he said he was tired, but he ended up going to swim with some other people right now.
And Matthew Seranok.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That's your cue, Matthew.
That's me. I'm mostly known for being the twin brother of Merely.
What's the word? You shadow underneath his greatness. No.
Yeah. I'm also known for Catalog Heaven, and I've made a Twitter account for posting about limited items being released and an Android app for the same thing.
And you've been an intern. How many years have you been an intern?
Yeah. So I've interned 3 years, and
3 years.
this summer I started as a full-time employee at Roblox working on the studio team.
Which is very exciting. Cool. All right. So RDC, that's where we're at.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Is there anything that's been announced so far that you guys are really excited about or starting to work with or anything?
I mean, Zook CG talked about quite a few client updates, which I'm pretty excited about. He mentioned sky changes.
He mentioned those
new skybox.
updates I don't remember.
Well, he did. He talked about lighting. He talked about the new skybox changes coming eventually, but not anytime soon.
And
Seems
with
like
the new constraint system, there will be a UI in Studio pretty soon, so you won't have to script to put together joints.
Which would be very nice.
what about you,
We
Zomebody?
talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, I think the new system with the constraints where you can just drag it around, it will automatically attach to an attachment. I think that's really cool because right now you have to just insert a comment in the comment bar to make it work or use a script, which is really awkward.
Yep.
A new system will be way better.
Yeah, it seems like the so far. I mean, we've only done like one more talk before this, but Skybox and constraints are like super exciting. Like the
Constraints
new
are
like
very nice.
system for the constraints that they're working on.
All right. How about like future projects? Do you guys have anything on the roadmap that you're excited to get working on?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a secret project, which only a few people
Wow.
know about.
Okay, you just
That's a
you
great
just brought
thing
it
to
up.
bring-
Now, so now you have to say
It's a
at
great
least something.
topic
You
of
gotta
discussion.
You gotta give
Yeah,
like
and I'm bringing it up because I'm also going to say that it will be out in a few weeks.
Okay.
It's already pretty far done. There are only a few small core things which have to be done, and then we can keep on adding more content. And
Okay.
yeah, it's-
How long have you guys been working on it for?
I've personally been working on it for like 1 or 2 months, and I'm working together with Wesley again, and he's been working on it for a bit longer.
And you can't give any hints right now, can you?
No.
Okay,
But
okay.
I'm really excited for it. I think this is our best project right now, up to now, because the backend is really well done, I think. It's all really stable and easy to expand upon, so
Okay.
Cool.
yeah, it will be really easy to add new updates.
I'm sure that's satisfying to make
And-
something.
yeah,
that's
and you said it's
actually
probably-
clean. I'm sure it's satisfying to make something that's actually clean and stays clean
Yeah.
as you keep expanding on it.
And you said it's like about like 2 weeks out, so you can kind of like say anything about it, pretty much, or
Well, I think you can expect some video really soon.
okay.
But yeah, it will only take like 2 weeks, I think, before you can actually play the game.
Okay.
And then when the project is done, we're going back to dev run again to push out some new updates because it's currently on hold for the other project.
Okay. Very cool, though.
Very cool. Anything? Do you have plans for anything after that, or is that just all you're worried about right now?
Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm worried about right now. Like, school's beginning in September, so just trying to get these finishing touches there.
What year are you in school? What do you study?
I'm actually I finished high school
Okay.
just a month or 2 ago, so
So you're just starting?
yeah,
With university?
yeah.
Cool. Do you know what you're studying?
Sorry.
Do you know what you're studying?
ICT. So that's the Dutch term for it. So basically software development.
Okay.
I was actually planning on going do some game design, but it wasn't let in, unfortunately. So I'm going to try again next year.
Cool. So you're just starting university. Matthew, you just finished, right?
Yep.
And you studied computer science?
Yep.
Yes.
And now he's a full-time employee at
full-time.
Roblox.
Yeah, for the past 3 months.
Cool.
Currently, I'm working on a few bug fixes for the new sound previewing in Studio. But after that, I'm hoping to work on some changes to streamline the process of importing assets and also finding them in the toolbox. I know sounds aren't currently in the toolbox, and that's something we'd like to add in the future.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in the toolbox. Yeah.
And I saw, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it, but I did see like some improvements you guys were doing for the importing, like easier importing for Studio. And I'm hoping that eventually does happen because I know it's still in like the
Early stages, yep.
release stages, but
Yeah. So sound previewing in Studio, that's really cool. It seems like lately there's been a lot of just simple quality of life updates on Studio that's just made things nicer.
A lot of that's been due to James
Yeah.
Quenty being on the Studio team. Unfortunately, his last day was Friday, so I think the speed of improvement might slow down a little bit, but I'll try to fill in his shoes.
Very nice. Anything else about RDC? There's a game jam tomorrow.
yeah. Have you guys picked teams yet?
Nope. They said we could pick teams or we can just be assigned teams when we show up. So
Oh, okay. That'd be kind of
Are you
interesting.
do you want to be on Nexx on his team?
Yeah. Join us. I think that's about it. Do we want to go ahead and wrap this one up,
Is there anything? Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
or
Like plug for yourselves? We didn't really talk about. Oh, we did talk about projects that you're working on, Matthew.
Yes, all the stuff he does now as an employee at Roblox.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about how it's like being an employee in Roblox? I'm sure people are interested in that. Or
Yeah,
like how you got there, how you got 3 years of internships.
Sure. So the story's actually pretty interesting. My brother Mirali and I got an internship at the same time. How it happened was we found a vulnerability in Roblox and reported it to one of the administrators, and eventually they notified us that they'd be having summer interns and suggested that we apply. So we did, and that summer we went out to San Mateo, California to work at the HQ, and we've done it ever since. But we had to go back to school after a couple months every time. But now we've graduated, so we're full-time.
You guys are both full time.
Yeah.
And
So I think the path to getting to be an intern at Roblox is just show that you have some skill in what they're interested in, like show that you can make games or that you can script.
Yeah, for sure. And they're definitely looking to hire from the community much more now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're good, yeah.
Like,
They've found that interns from the community tend to be the best.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure like almost. So like currently, I think everyone is from the community that's an intern, except for like maybe 3 or 4 interns at the company.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a better chance for being an intern.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with passion. Interns from the community tend to have a lot of bugs that they want to have fixed, or a lot of features, and they go out of their way to make sure it happens.
Zomebody, I have a question for you that I just thought of. You have a staple look. Your avatar is poignant. It's recognizable. You're wearing this one hat that you can't get anywhere anymore, and I'm wondering what it is and how you got it.
It's the Hello Hood from 2010. There was it was an Halloween event. It was like these two teams, a castle with vampires, I think, versus something else, and you could win these hats. And back then, I was like, my account was new, and I wanted some cool hat to wear, but something special no one could get. But all the expensive hats were just too expensive. I was poor Robloxy and couldn't afford anything. So I went through my inventory and found that, hey, I have this hat from this random event I just played. So
You didn't even notice that you got it when
yeah, until I started looking for it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to wear that one. And I looked through the
Nice.
catalog for some other things to match with it, and I found the feathers. And then like 2 years ago, with Easter, they added these bunny ears to the catalog, and I thought that that was a really nice final touch.
So why haven't you changed your look?
Yeah, part of it is just nostalgia, and it's also a bit like once people know you from a specific look, it's probably better to just stick with it. And
It's almost like branding in a sense. Like
Yeah.
you're like,
yeah,
Matthew, haven't you changed your look?
I have a couple of times.
But you always go back to this black and white dude with the hat, right?
Yeah. That's sort of my original classic look, and I don't want to change it too much. I usually change looks to go into game and then change it back later.
To go into
Well, I don't want to be called a noob.
very nice. Okay, cool. Well, unless you guys have any last bits you want to say, that's a good place as any to move on to the next duo.
sounds good.
I actually want to say something about RDC.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I flew over here for RDC, and it's been really amazing to see just everyone right here, because in the Netherlands I do have contact with everyone, but it's different time zones and such. And right here, you can just walk up to any developer and just start a chat, and it's really new and exciting experience to just be with everyone in person and
Yeah.
getting a talk.
Yeah, definitely everyone is feeling that excitement. I mean, no matter where you live, you're not going to see Roblox people just in your daily life unless you live right here in San Mateo.
I really loved being able to see people I've met online, but I haven't met in person yet.
Yeah.
And I hope some of you listening who may not have gone to an RDC yet, maybe I'll see you at the next RDC.
Yeah. It's always so
Next
exciting
year.
to meet everyone, and this is such a cool event.
Kind of sad that like at least the conference part's over and we only have one more day left together as
But
one.
we'll make the best of it. You're going to be sticking around San Francisco for a while, touring with Wesley and hanging out, right?
Yeah, I'm actually here with my parents, so they pay for most things. I only had to pay for the plane ticket.
They pay for most things. All right, cool. Well, that sounds good. Let's cut it there.
Yeah, thank you guys
All
for
right, yeah,
being
Yeah,
on
no
it.
problem.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
having us.
much.
Yep.
This has been great. All right, thank you.
Just
Corey,
really
you're the
don't.
one asking me all the questions. And
I know. That's what I told James. I'm like, you're on that side of the room. That's
This
the-
side asks the
Yeah,
questions.
this is the interrogator side.
But do the
so.
users know?
No, they don't. Obviously, because we don't. Myzta
And
and Grayson,
AmazeMan.
TheAmazeman.
The
TheAmazeman. Get it
Yeah.
out. He has the.
Everyone forgets the.
Because
Well, that's your fault, dude. You
no one
shouldn't
has
have put
time
a
for the. No one has time
The
for that.
Facebook.
But
Do you want to tilt your microphone?
yeah,
a
I'm saying
bit?
Oh,
it's
is
probably
it-
good, like to like.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like
Yeah,
up,
that's
like
good.
you don't have to
Is
be
that
like
right?
up like this.
You can
Like-
if you want. Hey, let me whisper in your ear. If you want whisper emphasis.
Yeah, this is my first ASMR video. Hello guys, I'll be
What is
whispering.
ASMR? What are you
It-
talking about?
Does anyone know what ASMR is?
Yeah.
It's like this weird. Okay, it's not weird. Some people like it. It's like this thing where like when you hear certain noises and whispering and stuff, it's kind of like soothing. People like listen to these kind of videos when you're sleeping. It's like
It's like a meditation thing?
yeah, it's like a meditation thing. It's like it's a huge thing on YouTube, or
Okay.
it was for a while. Anyway, that's not important. but that's what I always think about when I'm like up close to the mic, you know, whispering. I could totally do a video like that.
All right, today we are with TheAmazeman and Myzta. Myzta? I'm sorry.
Man,
Let's
you're
try it
bad at
again.
that.
Let's try it again.
Are you actually starting like that? Okay, let's get this going.
All right, we're back. We're with TheAmazeman and Myzta, two lovely people. Introduce yourselves. Hello.
Hi, I'm Myzta. Or Anne. Nice to, well, I guess I'm not meeting you, but
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I mean, technically you're meeting
I'm
us,
meeting
right?
you
So,
guys. Yeah, exactly.
And,
Yeah.
and whoever
we don't
listens
care
to
about
it.
the
Whoever's
audience. It's
listening.
about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listens anyway.
All right, Myzta and
Hey, I'm Grayson, the Amazeman.
TheAmazeman.
Been on Roblox since 2008.
2008. And how about you, Myzta?
Like 2011, I think.
Oh,
2011.
Wow. Probably the
Cool.
more recent user or someone like that I can think of that we've talked to so far.
More recent?
Like
Younger?
like
Dude,
2011.
2011 is 5 years ago.
2011
it's
is
not-
still
okay.
pretty old, dude.
Okay,
That's
it's not recent, but I'm saying like I don't know, like it seemed like 2008, 2009 was kind
a
of
lot
like
of these
prime
people
time.
are pretty classics. But 2000, I mean, still,
2011
you've got
still-
5 years. That's
Yeah,
not
that's a long
insignificant.
time. That's a long time.
All right, let's talk about some of the things that you guys have worked on, are working on. Projects. Myzta, what do you got?
So currently, I'm working on a game called From the Deep. It's led by Chris Bernard, that was previously like
Mhm.
Cellblocks Tango, where she.
Still, I
like-
mean,
yeah, she's still
no
Cellblocks
chance.
Tango. She's
Yeah.
yeah.
Who else is working on that?
There's Beism
Mm-hmm.
and two other people who aren't on Roblox currently. They just kind of wanted to join in and help out on the project.
That's
So-
really
They're
cool, though.
not on the platform,
Yeah.
though, but
Um,
they're...
One of them did join after signing up for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are their roles, if they're... what are they doing?
One of them is basically making like music and sound effects for the
Okay,
thing,
cool.
and then the other one is the artist. She also did the art for, what's it called? Dodgeball. That one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
Okay.
interesting. So, did Chris find these people? How do you find people that aren't even in the community?
Well, actually, the her name is Alex, the musician. I
Mm-hmm.
think Alex, Elisa, something like that. She actually came to Chris and asked if she could like do music because she heard about Roblox and I guess she wanted to try it out and help out. And then, Chris contacted, I guess, Alex Neutron, and then got the other one to help out.
Okay.
Cool. And what about like past projects? Do you have
I don't really have
anything
any.
you're not horribly embarrassed about?
I have one that I'm horribly embarrassed about, and I probably won't mention it. But I don't really have any past projects. I have a new project that I'm working on. It's
Do you want to talk about? Okay.
It was started 4 days ago because it was like for a challenge.
Oh, that's super new.
Yeah. I got like 7 maps done in a 4-day period because I was trying to finish it before RDC to like be able to say, hey, I made a game. I'm not. But
I do stuff.
yeah. But yeah. So
What was the game? Or can you not talk about it?
did
right
I
now?
not say the name?
I don't know.
You said that.
It's called Kitten Dash.
Oh.
It's basically like a speed kind of game where it's kind of like a speed obby, kind of like speedrun for, except it's with cats.
You will
And-
play cats?
Yeah,
or
you're
train-
as a cat, and
Okay.
you travel through. You basically like on an adventure through a house, escaping, and eventually you end up in a portal to another universe, which will be like a Candyland type of thing.
You're going deep.
I think I saw some screenshots that you posted on Twitter at some point. It looked really cool because you used a lot of like texturing and stuff that made it almost look like it wasn't Roblox. So
You
it
know,
looks really neat.
I heard that cats are the future of Roblox. Did you hear that? I hear it's the next big thing.
No.
That was in 2015, right?
I heard that it's going to be all cats. So we're moving avatars to cats. All the
Yeah.
games are going to be cats.
Imagination platform, move into the cat platform.
Catamation. Catamation platform? I
Kid
don't know.
animation.
Okay.
That might be an obscure reference.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what you guys are talking
No,
about.
it's like Grayson's picking up on
I
this.
got it.
Yeah,
The
he said
2015
2015.
April Fool's video on the Roblox channel.
Shout
like,
out to the Roblox
They
channel.
got like Keith
Woo.
and Dave Pazuki and everyone to like make like a legit video, like a big announcement video, like
As legit-
Roblox is moving to cats.
Did I really
like,
miss
this is
this?
the next big
as
thing.
legit as David's acting.
Yeah, look this
Oh my
up.
God.
I must have missed this because I do not remember this at all, and I feel like I would. So,
It was pretty funny.
okay.
Um,
Do you wanna? What are you working on, Grayson?
Yeah, what are you working on?
So long term, I've been working on Roblox Titanic HD, and it was a very big project, led by me, but I couldn't have done it without Inyo22 and Mr. Titanic 44 and my brother SimBuilder. So Inyo is the exterior builder for the ship. Mr. Titanic 44 has built the interior, and SimBuilder will help me with bugs I'm too lazy to fix or features I want to help. I want him to earn his
Of
percentage.
course, you make your brother do that.
I want him
kind
to
of
earn his
stuff.
percentage, exactly. So that will be picked up when I get back from my accelerator program, which during this program I've been making a game inspired by agar.io and slither.io. And in this game, you will collect mass and your blob, basically. Custom decals, custom trails. It'll be really cool. And you bounce off of other players. And the only catch is if you get hit by a blade, you will pop and lose all your mass. And then some other players will be able to swoop in and take that mass to basically take your spot on the leaderboard. And the goal is to be the best.
The best that there ever was.
The best that there ever was. And
Pokemon?
You're probably going to die eventually.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I played it a little bit. It seems pretty cool so far, and I know, like it was almost like a quick switch project, and you're already pretty far with it. So
Yeah. It's
So you and your brother are both on Roblox. You guys sometimes work together.
Yes.
How did you guys start playing, and when did you join? If we haven't answered that already, I don't know.
So a little bit of history. Summer of 2008, my brother's friend, who he's still friends with to this day, so I think that's pretty awesome, showed him Roblox, and then my brother showed me Roblox. So, through the transitive property, my brother's friend showed me Roblox. And we in the summer of 2008, so I didn't make my original account then. I just made an account and tried to build a pyramid in build mode, which is not a thing anymore.
I think it is a thing. I think
I think it's just edit mode.
I mean,
it's
there is a setting in the drop down that says build. I think.
I've never
Does it actually work?
clicked
It might just go.
It might not
I don't
work.
know. I don't think anyone uses that mode anymore.
this really old icon with
Chad said he used it.
with a bunch of
So, yeah,
with a
go.
bunch of noob figures with building tools in their hand. It's just it was a build mode, and basically the difference from edit mode is the physics were already plain. So I was making this pyramid, and it caved in, and then I got really mad and quit, and then I picked it up again in September, and I joined September 24th, 2008, and the rest is history.
And
So my brother joined September 19th, 2008, so a couple days before me, and I saw him one day, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, I remember this. I'll make an account, basically.
And you guys both build and you code. You're kind of all around doing everything, dudes.
Yeah, we're all around. I would say SimBuilder specializes in physics and building.
He's got sweet cars.
He also,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Why isn't he here?
Okay.
Because you're an accelerator, I guess. So he didn't come out with
so,
you.
Yeah.
he was going to come out, but he was wanting to save money because he's starting college.
Okay.
And so anyway, he does really good work with cars. Shout out to Vehicle Simulator.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's currently a paid access game. I can't really speak much for it because I don't know everything about it now. We keep in touch, though, a lot. So anyway, that will be coming out very soon, probably.
Cool.
Speaking of
TM.
like kind of the stuff you do, I don't think we asked.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to get to.
Myzta.
Myzta.
Myzta. Wow, we really
So
suck
sorry.
at this.
Man.
It's okay. At least you didn't say Myzta.
Myzta. It
Have
sounds
people
so
said that?
exotic.
Or think I was a man. That's another thing.
Myzta. Myzta the man.
I mean, if you're gonna take a guess, that's the better.
well, it is
You've
Roblox.
got a better chance.
So what do you mainly do on the platform?
You said you build maps.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
build and I script.
Okay.
I'm mostly a builder. I've been building for about 4 years, and I've only recently started scripting about 2 years ago, and right now is like where I'm at. I'm not like a really great scripter, but I'm not terrible. So that's, yeah.
Cool. Did you guys both like teach yourself to code on Roblox? Did it like introduce you to it?
Originally, I tried that, and I could not understand the wiki because I had no previous coding experience. But then I took a computer science class, and
Okay.
that kind of helped me get to where I am.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, so with me, I was always into game design. I would make this game the summer before I joined with my friends where we would throw tennis balls at each other, and we would have some stats sheets like our health and our damage that the tennis balls do if they hit certain body parts and stuff like that. So I was basically designing a game in real life, and so Roblox was just a natural thing, and I just wanted to learn how to make a game so badly that I put the time and effort to get into it.
So you taught yourself to code pretty much.
Right, and I'm learning more and more every day.
Yep.
I mean, I think pretty much everyone on Roblox taught themselves to code.
I think
At least
the popular
Yeah.
method, or at least what I did, a lot of people like it's all like script hacking. You take a free model that has a script that's
Yes.
maybe like roughly what you kind of want to do, and then you modify it. And then, like for me, it was like at least like 3 years before I started writing anything from scratch. I would always just modify stuff.
Yeah, a big way I learned was through a weapon script. Like I would see damage equals 40, and I'd be like, oh wow, if I change this, it actually does less damage.
Yeah.
I didn't learn through variables through the wiki page. I learned it through actually testing.
Right. Yeah, that's most of.
Yeah, same for me.
And like you never stop learning. I learned something new with everything I work on.
Yeah. So anything interesting you guys saw at RDC? Anything that kind of like stuck out to you that you're excited about coming out? Start with you,
Myzta.
Myzta.
No pressure.
I'm trying to think about like this stuff.
It's a lot of information.
They're announcing new avatars, R15, physics stuff, cloud stuff, lighting stuff.
Oh my gosh, the cloud stuff was amazing. I really like that, to be honest. It's like something that I'm really excited about. Yeah.
Everyone's so excited.
We've talked about this on every.
Yeah, everyone's like
every
the clouds.
It's so cool.
Right.
It's just like It's a movie.
It's a terrible
now.
podcast topic because we can't explain what it looks like. But basically, there's a
It looks like
slider,
clouds.
and you can adjust like how cloudy it is, and it's all like very dynamic.
And they
It
move.
looks- and there's like cloud shadows
They
too.
work with the sun.
Yeah, very cool.
So
Yeah.
Roblox likes to do this thing where they implement features that developers start implementing into their games themselves. So if you want a feature, try to implement it into your game, and put a post on the dev forum like, we need an easier way or an API to do this more easily, and they will really, really love to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But anything?
I just remembered a moment when they were talking about R15 and the characters. I think it might have been Deepak Sorkis talking about R15, and he mentioned like how we're making animations better and the animation editor better. And like if you're making your own animation editor, then you shouldn't be. You should be using ours. And I'm sitting next to Scripton, and he's just like, oh.
Oh yeah, he wrote his own. Or
It was a great moment. That guy's hilarious.
I think that's gonna be
Yeah, unless there's any other bits you want
Any
to
quick
add on.
shout-outs or-
So,
I'm excited for more lighting updates.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't believe we didn't think about that. The whole lighting
I,
update
brought,
stuff.
I
they were
brought it
talking about.
up
Did you?
this time and the last time.
Sorry, I think my mind just like wanders.
So like a lot of us at the Accelerator program really want more dynamic skyboxes, so that skyboxes can tween transparency and moon phases. Those should be those should be okay. I'm doing the Kronk okay. So.
Okay.
Or as Poncho. Damn it.
Wow, I don't even know your like Disney.
I don't
movie-
even know
or-
my Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
names. You gotta know those. Anyway, yeah, like dynamic skyboxes would be awesome. I think Roblox has really overlooked those for the last 7 or 8 years that they've had this guy.
Yeah. It's a-
They've had this guy.
small quick fact. Actually, last RDC I was at it, and I asked about skyboxes, and the engineer working at it at that time, this is like more than a year ago, showed me like almost a similar video of what they showed on the screen.
Oh.
So they've been
Really?
working on this for like the longest time. I think they like put it on like the back burner for a little while and like kind of shelved it, but looks like they're working on it again. So
But yeah, like lighting, they're reducing the voxel grid, or Arseny is trying to reduce the voxel grid for lighting from 4 studs to 1. It's making shadows have a much higher resolution, and just like everything has shadows that
Yeah.
are good.
Anything that will
And-
improve global shadows or
Yeah.
lighting will be awesome. It's currently in the Titanic game. You will, if you make a time lapse of it, you will see the lighting really shift, and it's very awkward. But I mean, what can you do? It's a moving ship with tons of tons of voxel in the grid, and
with big vehicles, it's really hard with shadows. Often, like you'll be driving a boat around, and the shadow will lag behind you it'll jump behind you every 3 seconds. The shadow will update, so you'll move, and then you'll just have this darkness behind you.
Currently,
and then it'll catch up to you.
currently
after.
the best solution for that is to just disable global shadows altogether.
Or put a humanoid in it. Can you do
That's
that? Will that work?
I don't know. Like, why are you asking me? I assumed
Well,
you could.
Matthew, we'll put in a humanoid in the thing. Make the shadows
Everyone
better.
listening right now is inserting a free model ship and
Matthew
putting a
says
humanoid in
yes.
it.
Yeah, it makes it look way nicer. We actually have actual shadows.
Okay, so apparently you can't. That sounds super hacky.
It's
As hell,
awful.
So if anyone didn't know, putting a humanoid in something in like a model will actually like.
Put a humanoid in it.
But if you put a humanoid in everything, you're going to lag your game.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Now I'm just gonna put humanoids in everything and just see what happens.
Rip Roblox rendering.
That'd be a good trope. A meme to start. If it's broken, put a humanoid in it.
Yeah, just put a humanoid in it. Okay.
Hashtag put a humanoid in it.
All right. Well, anything else? You guys good? Want to wrap it up?
Are you guys good? Are you guys done talking? I mean, well, I think we're about needing to wrap it up. So, thank you guys for coming out here, especially how late it is. if people listening have no idea how late it is right now.
It's
at least
not that late.
I mean, okay,
It's
but
4
yeah,
a.m.
but guys,
It's 11:13.
guys, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We've been sitting here trying to record.
We have
No.
a game jam to go to in 4 hours.
Yeah.
This is the sixth take of this conversation.
No, I mean it's not late. It's just we were all at a conference, so I'm sure a lot of people are tired and stuff. So it's awesome that we could still do this. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. This
Thank
has
you,
been great.
Thanks for having us.
Myzta, and I said that right.
What's
and,
your name? What's the
and
Amazeman?
Amazeman.
Amazeman.
And the M is not capital.
Okay, good to know.
The Amazeman.
The what?
The Amazeman.
No.
Amaze. Okay.
All right,
Amaze
thank
the
you.
man.
Anyway,
Amaze the man.
thank you guys.
All right.
And
We're right on the next one. And that's it. Thanks for listening to our conversations with those 6 super cool people. We hope to continue to have guests on the show, probably not live, although that was really cool.
Yeah.
We'll definitely keep trying to do that at RDCs.
Definitely.
But it'll be harder to do that at otherwise besides RDCs.
Yeah. I mean, we can still, I mean, I think it works really well, better than maybe what we thought. And I feel like we can still definitely do it. It probably won't be in person, except for when we have RDC going on, but we can definitely do kind of interviews and little talks and stuff over
Skype-y things.
Skype and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and get more because we only had 10 or 12 minutes for each pair of people, and it was a pair of people, so hopefully we'll be able to get more intimate with individuals and have extended conversations about interesting things.
Yeah, definitely. I think one person at a time probably works better. I think we mainly
Yeah.
did it that way because we were...
It's just such a time crunch.
Yeah, short
Yeah.
with time, and we wanted to get through with everyone and kind of get to know everyone really quickly.
Really quickly. But it was fun. It was great to at least get what we got.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Well, that's it for Block Talk this week, number 3. We'll see you next time.